forget to hit like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're about to get it going and try to win this game. Stay tuned. Leave a comment below if y'all want to know anything. We about to beat this guy. His name is
the kicker for the
Real
Saints,
123.
has it teed up, and here we go.
Finney, you better get your ass kicked because we got.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, set. 19. Check back, check back.
Now a first down throw. Watson trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8-ball on the road to get things going.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down. Check 3, check 3. Switch, switch, switch. Shoot.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And Ging's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
YouTube, we determined to make these guys quit. He keep going in 5 wide, so the only thing we can do
the
is
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. You got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively.
You too, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe to the channel. We are about to stop these guys. They want to keep on going in the formation. We're paying attention to what formation they're in.
Defense, I
so
think you're right.
Make sure we pick the right formation to stop these guys. We're going to win. You can't play like this.
Here now, 3rd and 2.
Same plays.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant. Check. Hey, Q.
Bree's going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Let's go, team.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. The Saints say they have it, and they do. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
We're about to score a touchdown. Don't forget to hit like and share. Subscribe to the channel.
Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go. Like, share, subscribe to the channel.
The
YouTube.
last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. You're waiting. Drop deep, drop deep.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Whitney merciless, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown.
Let's go, YouTube. Y'all see me here. Like and share, subscribe to the channel, comment below. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I want y'all to be able to hear me out, man. It's all about focus. No, I'm sorry. It's all about vision, determination. We're about to make it happen.
Look at the result.
We'll make this guy quit, man. Real 123 fitting.
Side of the 50.
We about to come down on you. Know what we're doing.
Aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Right, make some shit happen.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Watson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
In your face.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they take possession of the football and have it
YouTube, I got a strong feeling that Mr. Real 123 Finney is finna quit. We're gonna sit here try to put him away. We've been clamping down on defense. But what we gotta do, all we gotta say is make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running with Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Hey, easy. Mark 55. Hey, easy. 6-man. Check girl. Good, good, good.
Snap comes at 1. And now Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. There he goes, right side.
Caught me off guard. He earned it. I guess we look like we're going to go all the way.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Not proud of that,
the pick
but
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Mama said it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Over.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete.
Come on now.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 50, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Watson. And he's going to go down again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Going deep here for Stills. This is caught inside the 15.
Out of here, man.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating from the gun, Watson. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker.
All right, YouTube. Hey, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to the channel. We got another quarter. Good game. Real 123 Finney.